is Tanya and welcome back to the channel and happy Saturday everybody. Today, as it is the final day of September, we are creating a fall or autumn inspired home. This is the Autumn Colonial and oh my gosh, I think this is one of my favorite houses I've ever built. I went for another red house. It actually has a very similar style to the other red house I made a couple weeks back, but it's much larger and I love it so much. It's so pretty. And I thought it would be nice to just do a general fall or autumn inspired home for the last day of September because, as you guys probably know because I've been talking about it, as soon as tomorrow hits, there's going to be a lot of spooky stuff on the channel, so I don't think we're going to get any normal just fall builds. They're going to be creepy houses and from shows and all kinds of stuff. It's going to be really fun. I actually just recorded a voiceover for something that's coming soon. I believe next Saturday. So I'm really excited for that because I've been trying to get ahead of some stuff because as if you watch Vampires, you know that starting the second week of October, I'm going to be doing double uploads a week of that. And that... So I'm going to be having 8 videos a week, so I'm trying to get ahead of stuff, and I have some stuff planned that's going to be really time consuming that you will find out about shortly, a couple days from now. So I've been doing a lot of building, a lot of stuff. It's currently 2:20 a.m. when I'm recording this, so that's fun. It's the 25th of September right now for me. I know it's not for you guys, it's the 30th. But it's 2:20 in the morning, and I'm probably getting up around noon, maybe. I don't know what time. I'm going to a giant fair tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's the perfect way to bring in the season of fall, because it is officially autumn now, and just have a really good time. I'm excited to eat horrible food, delicious food, but horrible for you food, and see all the animals and do some fun shopping, and I don't know, it's just good. It's gonna be a good time. I'm really excited about it. There's a giant fair here that encompasses a bunch of states, and everyone goes to it. It's in one state, but everyone from the surrounding states goes to it, and I'm just really pumped. I'm really pumped. I've never gone, but anyway, that's a little insight into my life. But anyway, this house, we pretty much finished the exterior, and I actually do a lot of landscaping here, a lot, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm pretty sure I cut the landscaping and floor plan out because it was a pretty long build. It's 2.5 hours maybe. It took me a while to do this, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And I like how there's a little connection in the middle between two parts of the house, a little hallway, which you can get to from the exterior. I've seen a lot of houses like that in real life, so I thought it would be fun to do that in The Sims. And actually that little side on the side on the side. The connected piece through that hallway ends up being split into 2 teenager bedrooms, so they have private access to the exterior of the house. I thought that was really nice, and there's only 1 bedroom on the top floor, and that's the parents. They have their own separate sanctuary away from the kids, which I thought was really, really nice. And I guess the kids kind of have that too in their own little house, but it's on the first floor with the rest of family stuff, so it's not too far away, but they have their own private place, and I thought that was really nice. I wish we had seasons in the game, or red trees or something to I don't know, make it look like autumn, but we don't. So I just put lots of autumn colored, what's it called, flowers, lots of red and yellow and orange throughout this, mostly red and orange. And lots of dirt, and we add some pumpkins. They're actually the jack-o'-lanterns. I just faced them away so that you didn't see the faces. I don't know if they're actually pumpkins without faces on them. There might be. I could just have not been seeing them, but I put some of those around because I thought they looked nice. And yeah, adding some dirt everywhere, adding some more plants up here. This is where I started putting the red flowers. I think we make the middle ones orange and add some other flowers in there, little bushes in there, which I felt looked pretty cute. And of course rocks to kind of section it off. I use that rocks a lot for that purpose. But yeah, just a very red house. And I'm gonna keep saying but yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that so often. Just noticing that I should stop. it's so late. I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sleepy, but I really wanted to voice this over and finish this video, get it out for you guys for next weekend, because tonight's really the only time I have to record. So that's what we're doing, and it's so cute, and I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys like it. I can't wait till we get to the inside so I can show you what I did, because most of the house is like red and orange with a little bit of yellow. The kitchen is more green, but it has like a little bit of other colors in it that are kind of like a hint towards autumn. It's like starting to change colors in the kitchen. So I really like that. I think it's so cute. We have a fenced-in front yard and a fenced-in backyard. I thought that was kind of interesting, but I liked how it looked, so we went with it. It's not something I've done before, but, you know, I like trying new things in The Sims. It's definitely a fun time, and I just wanted all kinds of clutter out and about, and I added this little jack-o'-lantern with a witch's hat. It's just adorable. There's so much stuff from Spooky Stuff that I don't know, because like I just got Spooky Stuff earlier this year, and I haven't really fully used it yet, but I'm sure I'm going to in this upcoming month for all of my spooky themed builds that I'll be doing. It should be a really fun time. It's gonna be a blast. I'm so excited for it. You'll start noticing more spooky stuff on the channel starting tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy to me, because when I'm recording this is like a week from then, when like I don't have any of it done. So the fact that it's all gonna be tomorrow when your guys are seeing this is just, I have a lot to do between now and then, but it's gonna be so much fun. Like, it's so much work, but it's gonna be so worth it. I've been looking forward to Halloween and like October to do all this stuff all year round. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped, you guys. You have no idea. Just adding some more flowers. I did a lot of landscaping. I thought I cut out the landscaping, but I guess I didn't. I guess I could have. That would have saved me some voiceover time. Things to think about in the future, but let me know, like, do you guys prefer to see the landscaping, or if I cut it out, if I wanted to save some time in a voiceover, because this house in particular, I spent a really long time with the landscaping. Like, we're 7.5 minutes in, and I'm still landscaping. Like, I built a house and I've been landscaping for a while. So I don't know if that's something you guys would want to see in the future, or you don't mind if I cut it out. Just trying to prioritize stuff a little bit to fit everything in. Adding some more dirt to these flowers, and we end up having a pool over here. I debated whether or not I wanted a pool because it's like an autumn build. But I thought, you know, you still have a pool, and in early autumn, people are still swimming. It's still hot out. It's like 90 degrees tomorrow, or today. Actually, it's 90 degrees today, and it's autumn. And I live in the part of the country where we get really like cold, beautiful autumns that have like amazing tree leaf color changing. That was the weirdest way to phrase that, but it's odd for it to be 90 degrees tomorrow. I don't know why that's happening. Or 90 degrees today. I'm so confused right now. This is the kitchen. We did not end up keeping this flooring, although I felt like it did fit the theme really well. And we used these vampire counters in this green color because I kind of really liked it. Even though it's green, not like red or yellow or like the colors leaves change into, it still felt autumn to me. So we went ahead and used that, and I think it came out pretty nice. You'll see how we have like touches of other colors in here as well. The tiling we end up using is from Parenthood, and it's green. It has a little bit of red and orange in it. We'll get to it eventually. And I believe we added just some stuff on the counters as well that were various colors that looked like they were autumn colors. And we have this old microwave that I feel like I never see those anymore, but for some reason I thought that was appropriate for this build. And we add a little accent table at the end coming out of the counter, which I thought looked pretty nice, and put, I believe, a plant on it, maybe? I'm not sure. I thought that was an interesting way to deal with that side of the kitchen with the counters there. I like sticking tables out of counters. I do that a lot. But this is that tile we got. There's some blue in there, but there's like the reds and oranges in with the green. I thought that looked nice and kind of hinted at autumn. And we have the orange little mat to stand on while you're doing the dishes. I just really liked it. I think it's cute. And we ended up having, I believe, green curtains as well from Parenthood. Here we're going to be adding a little orange plant. I don't know. I like the kitchen. It's not my favorite room by far. It's probably my least favorite room, but I do like how it came out. I don't know what my favorite room would be. I don't know. I think I really like this dining room with how it comes out. But I pretty much just love this entire house. Like, I'd love to go visit it. I'd love to live there. It's just what I want. And at this point in time, I was getting spammed. Like, somebody had just found, like, my origin and, like, was, like, liking and favoriting everything. So I really appreciate that. But I apologize for that, all of that popping up in the corner. It just kept happening. And I always forget to log out of origin before I record because I'm bad at it. So I'm sure you're used to seeing all the pop-ups. We added a bunch of these mirrors intertwined over here, which I thought looked pretty nice. Ended up having a painting on the wall over here. I think it's that one. Yeah, I think we stick with that one. And there should be like a cabinet of dishes somewhere in here as well, which I always have trouble finding. I don't know what it is, but I always can't find it. Also added some shelves in here because I like shelves. I like clutter. It makes places look a little bit more realistic and lived in, and it just adds a little bit more character to places in my opinion. So adding some books up here and a little picture of an apple because it's apple picking season, and so I thought that was really appropriate. So that's pretty much all this room gets. We add this tree painting as well. We use some cabinets in here to kind of frame the TV, which I really like. We end up changing those to brown though, and we messed around with the colors in this room quite a bit because I could not decide what color the walls should be. I had a lot of issue with it, and it ends up being like orange and red over here with like the carpet and the painting we end up picking. Really, most of the house has autumn colors. The only rooms that don't are the kids' rooms, the teenagers' rooms in the attached section of the house. Even the upstairs bedroom for the parents is like autumn colors. The only place I didn't do it is for the kids because I felt like the parents probably decorated the house and their room would be similar if they wanted it to be that way, whereas the kids were left to like decorate the rooms on their own. But obviously, if you want to change anything about this house, you can. Like maybe you just like the shape, but you don't like any of the colors, or you want the bedrooms to be different. You can change that if you go ahead and download it, which it is available right now if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi on the Sims 4 gallery. That information will also be in the description down below. But yeah. And here we are adding all of the red and orange. There's this big painting on the wall. I think it looks so cute in the end. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know why I love this house so much. I haven't been this into a house in a while. I also put tons of detail into it. I tried to do that, but I don't normally build houses of this size and put detail into it. I mean, this is like a normal family size home, but I usually only get like really invested in this much detail in like tiny homes because I would consider this a larger home because I build really small things usually. But I'm very happy that I went ahead and did this, and I love how it came out. I think it would be very useful in a lot of games, and particularly for this season, but really for any season. I think these colors can be for whenever, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. This little hallway upstairs, we end up having like a sitting area in, which I thought looked nice, and just like an extra table. That's more stuff I probably could have cut out, but you know, I apparently didn't edit this very well. I thought I cut I mean, I cut the floor plan out, right? Yeah. I don't know. The other video I was recording today, I intensely edited because I had so much that I had to get rid of because it took like over 3 hours for that build. And this one, I guess I didn't. But you know, that's okay. This ends up just being like a blue room. I guess it could be a boy, it could be a girl, whatever. And then the other room is like more pink and purple. So kind of stereotypical colors. But I really just wanted to use this bed. It's my favorite bed. I like this swatch and I like the next one that's like blue and orange. And so I just went with it. And then in the other room, I picked a bed I really like as well. And used some funky wallpaper that we had gotten with the toddlers update a while ago, like the polka dots. I thought that was fun and just very different from the rest of the house. This room used some red and stuff, but not much. It was mostly blue, so that was different from the rest of the house. And then I wanted the other room to be completely different colors. So the purples and pinks and blacks and stuff that we use in the other room really separate it from the remainder of the home. Adding some stuff to the shelves in here, you know, more clutter. Always a good thing in my opinion. And some pens and pencils and tissues and stuff. Just clutter everywhere. because that's kind of necessary to make things look lived in. And here we are going into this room, and we use this bed because I really like this bed, and I don't use this swatch that often. Adding a closet over here, and then the funky wallpaper that I really wanted to use. And we end up using these shelves from Fitness Stuff, which I've actually never used before, so I was excited to be able to do that. They are way deeper shelves than like the shelves we normally get, so I was like, oh my god, there's so much space on these. And so I moved some stuff forward. I think they're interesting. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about those shelves. We also added a mirror there. I think it was kind of fun to do something different in here and work with items I hadn't used before, which is pretty much just those shelves, but for some reason it feels really different to me because I'd never used them before. But this room is pretty simple. We just get some posters over here and a mirror, and I think that's pretty much it for that room. Oh, and a butterfly picture. I seem to add that a lot, and some shoes. And that should be it. Yeah, okay. Now we are back into the living room. Wanted to add a little piano over here for the family to work on the keyboard. I had one in my family room when I was growing up, like right against the wall. So, I don't know. I guess that's probably partially because I had it. I thought that was cute. So we did that, and then, of course, more shelves with more books. I have those literally all over the house, but I just love how shelves look in The Sims. They just add something. Add so much to a build, in my opinion. Adding these cookbooks up here because they're just a different pile of books that looks nice, and a pear because we already used the apple. Gonna be honest with that. We also add the activity boards over here from Parenthood, which I'm looking for right now because there's certain things I don't know how to find unless I search them by pack. So you'll probably see me doing that a lot in most of my builds. It's probably a little obnoxious. I apologize for that. But yeah, here we're adding a bunch of planter boxes outside. I think we get rid of the ones on the top of the house, on the top floor, because I thought they looked a little weird, but we did have them on the bottom floor, and I really like it. We ended up having autumn colors in here as well. This ends up being a very red room, and I never do red bedrooms because it's not like a calming color. It's a very like active color, and so I feel like bedrooms you want to be kind of calming, like a nice place to go to sleep, so I don't normally do that, but you know, since it's an autumn house, I figured we'd do red in the bedroom for once. So that's what we decided to go ahead and do here. I have a fireplace in here too. You can get nice and cozy, like it's hot chocolate hot apple cider. I'm a cold apple cider person, but I guess I understand, like, it's cold outside, I don't know. Hot apple cider, chilling up here, watching a nice movie away from the kids. I like that the adults have their own separate space. Maybe the kids are out trick-or-treating and they're just gonna have some apple cider and have a quiet night upstairs alone now that the kids are out of the house. Sounds like a fun time. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.